guys, this is the ADR guys again. We're at our recent job site and I was just going to give you a little tour and tell you what we're doing today. We just recently got done with the entryway. We put this tin ceiling up and all the trim. The homeowners had a leak in the ceiling, so we fixed the leak. There's a bug. And we ripped all the sheetrock out, removed the insulation, we put up OSB board, and we ordered this metal ceiling, put it in, built the crown molding. We also built this header because before there was no header here, it was just completely open. It didn't make a whole lot of sense. So we put that in. And we did not paint the ceilings because they were in good shape. But we completely repainted in here. We built that header also going into the hallway. We scraped, resealed all the baseboards, painted them. A few years ago we put this LVP or luxury vinyl plank down for them. That's been a couple of years ago. And repainted the hall. We also installed this accent wall form. And refinished that end table. It's hard to tell, but it was a solid color. Now went in and did a two-tone. Finished the legs and the top in a Jacobian finish. And I did a weathered oak on that trim. Going back into the living room. We also built that fireplace for them. Before it was just a blank wall. It's a propane fireplace with cedar surround and mantle, slate. What we're working on today is we're working on the kitchen and dining area. So I'll kind of show y'all a little bit of how to get going with painting. Of course, everybody knows, and if you don't know, remove all your plug covers, switches, cut in around them. You want to do all your cut in around the ceiling if you're not going to paint the ceiling, which we're not going to, because later we're also going to do a tin ceiling in here. So after you get all your cut in done, you just go down your corners. Then you can roll the walls. But in this case, I have to do some surgery repair on a few cracks. Just settling cracks, nothing major. Oh, good Lord. So then after that's done, we'll go ahead and roll the walls. And I won't cut in around the trim of the doors and windows, because what you do next, save yourself time and a lot of work, is once you get all your walls rolled and you don't cut in the baseboards, you go back with your trim color and do your casings. Then you do all your baseboards. Then you come back in and you do your cut in. And the reason you do this is because most of the time people are right-handed. So it's easy to get all of your trim painted and you can just brush it on, not worry about the walls. Then you want to come back in with your wall color and do your cut-ins. Saves you a lot of time. A lot of people will tell you, oh, you have to tape off everything. It gives you nice crisp lines. A lot of cases that's true, but however, when you're dealing with rough texture, you put that tape on, and no matter how well you try to seal it with a putty knife, your fingers, and then go back along and get a seal coat with a little coat of paint, you're still going to get a lot of bleed through. I know a lot of you know what I'm talking about. So then you peel the tape off and you're still having to go back and do trim work. So it makes no sense. But we do always tape the floor off. And then even though you do your best you can, you still get bleed through sometimes. So we really find that the tape is nearly a waste of time, effort, and expense. So when we get further in, we'll give you an update. Appreciate you watching.